Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Welcome to another episode of Two Man Them Talk Random Recommendations. I'll be your boy Kwame.
And I'm your boy Enigma, man. And you know what we do? We break down these random recommendations from yesteryear, today, last week, 4 weeks ago. I don't know why 4 weeks, very specific, but a long time ago, and present day. Either way, we'd just be getting those films and recommending them because we feel, even if you've seen it or if you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out again. And today we have an absolute classic. Bruv, what are you recommending
usually rated like
today?
It's usually rated, I mean, in many top 10s, top 100. It actually was rated number one in top 100 greatest action movies of all time.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Mayday, terrorists have seized the Nakatomi Plaza.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Originally, it was Frank Sinatra vehicle that was supposed to be him, but by the time the film was in turnaround for so many years, this nigga was like 87 years old by the time, and it was like, what, Frank, you still want to play John McClane? Are you all right? Relax.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, calm down. So yeah, he was never going to do it. And obviously Bruce Willis as well, who was like 5th or 6th or 10th in line to play this character. They did not want Bruce, but thank God they let him do it because this made his entire career. This changed the trajectory of action movies.
Yes.
Period in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yes, and it doesn't matter all the other greats that came before it. Yes, the trajectory was changed because it invented the Die Hard inner, the Die Hard honor. That when a film can create that, then you know it shifted culture.
That's what you know.
And Bruce Willis was the figurehead that shifted culture with his character John McClane. And that's the thing. I'm not even here to even talk about the movie per se because everybody's actually seen it. We know about the storyline. Yes, he goes to visit his wife in a new job, and she's a high flying.
You gotta say where the job is. You gotta say where the job is.
What,
Nakatomi Plaza. Come on,
sorry,
bro.
Nakatomi Plaza.
In
Century City. Nakatomi, yes, the Nakatomi Plaza, which was actually the building owned by 20th Century Fox. Literally, the company that actually produced this movie.
Okay.
And yes, they actually made a life-size model of the building just so they could blow it up. You know, when they blow up the rooftop. If you ever get to see the making of Die Hard, it's phenomenal. The shit that they did to make this movie. They shot the movie in this building that was actively being used. So workers was working. They actually got in trouble certain times because they was making too much noise when they was trying to shoot the night scenes. Because remember, the film is set at night.
Yeah.
So they was getting in trouble shooting certain scenes with helicopters and all these noises. They was getting in bad issues. And then obviously the good part of the storyline was part of the building was shut off for repairs, which is what they use in the movie when you see them on the floors that are still being built because the building still. So it's like it really tied in and made a lot of sense. The genius of the movie was in the rewrites because this film was written. Ironically, the storyline of if I tell you the basis of the storyline of how the film even came about from the original writer, it was very funny because I think it was Jeb Stewart who was the original writer, and Roderick Thorpe was obviously the novelist who wrote the book Nothing Lasts Forever, which is the movie he's based on, but it's not really. It didn't stick to the story. It was written by Jeb Stewart, and he basically just stormed out from his house. He had a big fight with his wife, jumped in the car, drove down the road. And basically, I think he got into, I don't know if he got into a bit of a situation or he just started thinking. And this is where the premise of having an argument with your wife or falling out with your wife. And then I think he did, I don't know if he had a crash or he had an argument or something happened. And then he was like, now he's trying to make his way back home because he started thinking, oh shit, if something happened to me and I didn't get a chance to apologize to my wife. Like, imagine this was the premise of how he came up with the concept of the storyline of Die Hard. Because if you think about it, that's the storyline of Die Hard. Bruce Willis' character, John McClane, has beef with his wife. And that's the whole film is basically starts with them having an argument and he never gets to fix it until the end. Hence the reason, tell my wife.
Tell her that,
Literally the original Tell My Wife. That's it. He's literally trying to get back to his wife. Tell my wife. We used to rinse I still rinse it. I can't even lie to you. Till this day. Till this day, I still rinse Tell My Wife.
Seriously.
If you don't know what Tell My Wife is, please go watch Die Hard again. And it's the scene when my man has just walked through all the glass and he's got bare glass in his feet. Shishin Fester, shoot the glass.
Yes.
And then he's in the bathroom and he's talking to Officer Sergeant Al Powie, Reginald Vell Johnson, and he's in the bathroom and he's basically saying that he doesn't think he's going to make it. And if he doesn't make it, could you send this message to my wife? And in the message, he's getting mad emotional and he says, tell my wife, but his voice breaks when he says tell my wife. So basically, if anyone's talking about tell my wife, we're talking about when your voice breaks and you get emotional and you're saying some real shit. It doesn't matter what it is.
In any situation.
So if anyone's voice breaks, it's like, yeah, tell my wife.
Tell her that,
Did you hear us tell my wife? Bro, I'm still using it today. That shit kills me. That's some funny shit. But yeah, so yeah, classic scenes. There's way too many classic scenes to talk about because, like I said, that's why I gave the blanket statement at the beginning, as it is known as the greatest action movie of all time. Because at the end of the day, there's way too many tropes. It invented tropes. This one we want you to understand. This film, plus certain other films that came before it as well, invented tropes that are forever going to be used in Hollywood and action movies across the board now. You got to understand, even when they first made this movie, I have to talk about Bruce again and Bruce's legendary status. When they first flung the trailer on in cinemas, when this film first came out, they didn't show Bruce's face straight away. When Bruce's face, you got the voiceover guy talking, and then he enters the building and all that stuff. And then when they show Bruce step out of the, I think of the limo, the audience burst out laughing.
Yeah, I heard this story.
Because they was like, that's Bruce Willis though.
This nigga?
Imagine that there was a period of time where people looked at Bruce and were like, but that's Bruce Willis though.
This nigga?
Ain't that the guy from Moonlighting? What's he trying to do action for? Imagine that. There was a period of time where nobody knew Bruce Willis as a fucking action star.
One last thing, just have to ask the iconic question.
Yeah.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
It's the ultimate It's the ultimate Christmas movie.
Okay.
It's as much a Christmas movie as Home Alone.
As Home Alone. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
The top 5 Christmas movies of all time, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's Die Hard.
Yes.
Lethal Weapon 1. Yeah, I said Lethal Weapon 1 is a Christmas movie.
Okay,
yes. Home Alone.
100%.
Gremlins. I know this is a random one.
Yeah. You go for it in there.
And what was the last one? There was another random one I was going to throw in there.
Me personally, my top 5 includes Home Alone 1 and 2, because Home Alone 1 is my favorite Christmas movie of all time, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And then we could throw in a Die Hard. Gotta have I unabashedly still love Home Alone 2. I watch that every year twice. Your man, that's twice. I watch that every year at least twice. Yeah. Love Home Alone 2. Okay. Die Hard Christmas movie.
Yeah. I'll throw in Santa Claus the movie. The original 80s Santa Claus the movie. Classic.
You know what? I used to love that movie.
Christmas 2.
John Lithgow chewed the shit out of that. People, that is our random recommendation for today. Die Hard, absolute iconic classic that started a whole genre.
I know we didn't get to talk about Rickman. I wanted to hold this. I should have given Rickman more props though. I feel like a bit of a liberty now. Sorry, honorable shout out to Rickman. Alan Rickman is also a legend. This was actually his first ever film role because he was a stage actor. How are you going to make your first? This is what I'm saying. See, both of them, both Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman, changed the fucking game. It was both of their first attempts. Imagine.
Sick.
Both of their first attempts.
It's sick.
That's insane to me. That's insane. And that's crazy. Yeah.
Shout out. No,
R.I.P. Alan Rickman anyway. Yeah.
Big and R.I.P. shout out to Alan Rickman. Bad man actor.
Yeah. Bad man actor. Hans Gruber, bruv. Oh, man. Anyway.
Don't fuck about. If you are a big fan, even if you're not, if you've never seen it, whatever, however you feel about Die Hard, let us know in the comments. If you haven't watched it, please go cop it. Let us know in the comments. Thank you as always for watching. If you could drop a like or a subscribe or both, that would be much appreciated as always. And I've been your boy Enigma.
And I've been your boy Kwame. And we've been the two man them that talk random recommendations. Peace.